Hi, Web Design 1 class. It's Mrs. Miskin. This is day 3 of our HTML practice pages. This is the news page and the product page. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and go over first the news page and set that up just a little bit, and then we'll go over the product page. Okay, so right here, we've got a page again. We've got a title up here in the tab, an H1, and you can put whatever text you like in it. If you want to have your name, news source, something creative, that's fine too. So you'll have an H1 at the top, and then a horizontal rule underneath it, then a smaller heading in this little news section here. I would probably use an H3 in this instance, and then an image of whatever you would like, and a paragraph. Okay, so the news one has a set of four of these groupings. So a heading, an image, heading, image, paragraph. Okay, and you'll do that 4 times. So heading, image, paragraph. I'm going to scroll down. Heading, image, paragraph. Heading, image, paragraph. Heading, image, paragraph. You can choose whichever images you would like, and you can also use dummy text, or you can copy and paste from an actual news page if you'd prefer either one. I'm looking for your code, not necessarily the content, the images or the text. That doesn't matter as much as if you got the code right. So let's go ahead and switch to brackets, and let's set up this page. So in brackets, make sure you do File and New. And then I'm going to do File and Save. And make sure to go to your web design folder. Always make sure you save it in your web design folder. Otherwise, you can't find it later on. Okay, so web design folder. I'm just going to call this news.html. Don't forget the .html. Let's set up our required tags then first. Okay, inside of the head, we're going to have a title. And I'm going to call this news page. You can call it whatever you like. You can match the heading, either one. Now, inside of the body, you're going to have an H1 that says news source, and then that HR, and then a smaller heading, so H3. So I'm just going to put news source 1 just to differentiate. You can do an H4 if you feel like that one looks a little bit better. Again, just make sure it's something smaller than an H1. Okay, and then we're going to have an image. Source equals. When you save, when you find images, make sure you save it into your images folder. I think I forgot to remind you about that earlier. So images. And I'm just going to pick one. If you'd like to put the height and width in there, you can. If you need to change it so that it looks more uniform for all 4 of the sections, that's fine too. And then you're just going to have a paragraph. You copy and paste in text for that paragraph, probably 100, maybe 150 words. Okay, super simple. That's just the pattern that you're going to find. So you'll need to go find some images and then create dummy text or copy and paste from a different source so that you've got about 100 to 150 words in each of those paragraphs. Remember, 4 sections. Heading, image, paragraph in all 4 of those. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch now to the product page. This one's set up just a little bit differently. So let's look at that really quick. And I'm going to this product catalog page. Okay, so again, we've got a title in the tab. It'll be in the head, but it appears in the tab. Okay, so from the tab, you can see that there is a title in our code. Then we've got a heading 1, H1. I've been pretty consistent with all of these to make it an H1. This one has an HR underneath it. Now this product catalog has an image and then a smaller heading here, a paragraph, and another paragraph. This one right here, don't forget that. Now this one is using the emphasis, the EM, to make it look italicized. This one is in strong text so that it appears bold. Okay, so I've got one set here, and then image, heading, paragraph, paragraph. So there's 2. Image, heading, paragraph, paragraph, 3, and then 4. So image, heading, paragraph, paragraph. Okay, so I'll go ahead and set up just one so that you can see what that looks like in HTML. And then you'll just repeat that process with different images and different text. So let's go back to brackets. And we'll do File and New, File and Save. Go to Web Design folder. And we're going to call this one Product or Product Page or whatever you'd like to call it. Make sure no spaces, all lowercase. Okay. And we'll start with the required tags always. And then the head. And then body tags. Okay. Inside of the head, we do have a title. And this is going to say product page or product catalog, I think is what's on my preview. Okay, inside the body, we've got an H1 that can say product catalog, or you can get even more creative and say shoe catalog or sports catalog or something to kind of go along with the things that you come up with. And then after that is an HR. Okay. Now in this one, our image comes first. So we've got an image. And I'm just going to go ahead and select something right here. I can change the height and width if I need to. Okay, and so the image and then a smaller heading. So let's go H3 or H4, whichever one you think looks the best. So I'm going to say product 1 right here. And then set up a paragraph. And I would just copy and paste in text. You can look up actual products if you want, and then paste in their description into this paragraph, that's fine. But this paragraph, this first one, needs to be a description of whatever that item is. And it can be dummy text, just make sure that it's a good sized paragraph, 100 to 150 words. Okay, oh, I forgot one thing on this heading 3. This needs to be in EM. Okay, so I'm going to put that in here. Actually, I'm going to delete this and show you a better way to do this. Okay, so H3 and then put the EM, then write product, your product name. That way you've got the end tags in the right position. Okay, so that's maybe a little bit easier. All right, so this is the description. So I'm just going to write description paragraph in here. Oops, sorry. Just to differentiate, because we have another paragraph underneath it. This is the price, and that needs to be in strong. Okay, so now I'm going to put a price in here. You can make it up. You can use an actual price if you're using an actual product, either one. Okay, so you're going to have 4 sets of these tags. So an image, a heading that's in EM, a paragraph that's just normal, a description paragraph, and then a paragraph that's in strong. And you'll repeat those 4 times. Okay, so you can choose the text, you can select images, whatever you would like on this one. but that's what you need to do for the product page. Okay, and hopefully that helps you put these 2 sets of practice pages together for day 3 of HTML practice